Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to be doing a review on two new cards that came out this weekend. One is going to be this Iman Shumpert card, which, you already know, Knicks player. I don't think he'll be bad. His cards are normally pretty decent. And the other card, Morris Peterson, which he was the reward from Limited Games, which I got him on my I think it was my fourth or fifth game, because you needed to play 5. I think I got him on my 4th one. The challenges that they made for it, you could literally do all those challenges in one game, except for playing the 5 games. So, now that we have them, let's jump over to Triple Threat offline, so we can test them out. Alright, now that we're in Triple Threat offline, let's run Shumpert, Morrison, and let's also use James Wiseman. Let's get into it. I haven't used these cards yet. You saw me opening the pack. So, the review is going to be off the jump. We grabbed Wiseman just because we won't get absolutely shafted from using him, for him being his overall. And then I got another video after this one today, so you'll see some good games. Alright, it's hard to say much about either, but based off stats, both these guys are like pretty lockdown-y for position-wise. They both have A perimeters, which is pretty good. Let me see if Shumpert's dribbles are the way they normally are. His crossover's a little trash. I mean, he can do what he can do. He's a dunker. I didn't even look to see if he could shoot. So let's just play up. I'm trying to say up close clamps, but I can't play clamps. Alright, Shumpert. It's hard to, I don't know. He's pretty decent. And the challenges you need to do are pretty easy. It's just play the modes, do specific things. Oh, he can shoot too. Oh, his combo dribbles are crazy. And Morris Peterson's got even better stuff? His jump shot's pretty nice too. Especially for that being messed up because of what I was aiming to do. Come on. Let Paul George do something so I can test out Morris Peterson. He doesn't seem like he's a threat. Let's see if he runs in the paint. No. Dang. Just wanted to test out Stunking. Oh, I could test out his dribbles. He is a shooting guard. He is a big shooting guard, though. You're most likely still going to play him at small forward. Nah, I don't know if you would. 7 that size. Let's just bring him back here. He's got a really good behind the back. That's about it. Just get rid of the ball. He's too tired. Spin. I was doing that online. That was getting every time. Everybody I was doing it on. I did just lose my last game of Unlimited, though. I played 2 games, won 2, lost 1. Which was a little embarrassing. Because this dude I was losing to him, then I was beating him, and then I couldn't catch back up again. Come on, run in. Why won't you do what I want you to? I think if I ran him as the biggest player, I think he would be better. Can't do much with these balls. It's hard to get him open. Just him just doing what he would do. And I can't hit a 3 with Shumpert to save my life. Let me see if I... This way. I mean, Shumpert's really just going to be a plain slasher who, I think if you warm him up, you can do a little something with him. Come on. See if he can Carmelo it. Hey. Well, he did do the Carmelo. Every time I play online with Carmelo, I'd score at least 10 to 15 with him just because you could just take him to the rim. And I'm talking about a player that's not even involved in this, he's a lot. He ain't cheap. Come on. Show me what you can do. Wow. If Trae Young can stop you on a layup, you suck. Alright, so since I can't talk a lot about them because it's just two people, and I mean, you're seeing what's happening. It's not like Shumpert's release is bad or anything. Just, I'm not making anything with him. Stopped on him. Pull up. It's like his jump shot's good, just he's a plain and simple slasher. It's hard to be like, oh, he's like this person, or oh, he's like that person, because I'm not really getting much of anybody from him. Is he a good card? Yeah. He's a fun card if you want to run him with literally anyone, whether it be the Henny God, Nate Robinson, Carmelo. If you want him for a Knicks squad, you got it. If you want him for whatever other teams he played for, he'll do it for you. Like, he can do what he should, which is mostly just dunking. If you need a jump shot, he does have a good jump shot. You could make some baskets with him. His defense really is not bad. Morris Peterson was more of a fluke player. You had to get lucky to get him. Which, I don't like how you had to play a mode where it's not guaranteed. You could have missed him, and I literally had him on one board, my last board, and got him with my second pick. I think that was my last game. It was my second to last game. I didn't see him with any of the other ones. And I was winning every game. Which, Morris Peterson, if you don't get him, you won't. He is a good card, but you won't really miss out on anything. Like, there's quite a few players that you could get over him because he can't dribble. I mean, I get Paul George is a lockdown, but I did 3 dribble moves and he completely cocked it up. Shumpert, though, if you didn't get Shumpert, you are missing. Shumpert is a good card. He's not going to be a shooter. You're going to play him at the 2 guard. I don't know if he can even play point guard, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But Shumpert's going to do exactly what you want him to do. He's a fun card that if you're not using him specifically, you could still try to run point guard through him. I would describe him as like an RJ Barrett card. RJ's release isn't very good, so you're not going to be making a lot of threes with him. You might make your mids, but you're really not making any threes with him. And I would say it's similar with Iman Shumpert. Will you have fun with him? Yes. Would you have fun with Morris Peterson? Yeah. But you have to aim to have fun with this Morris Peterson. Like, his defense is good enough. As you can see, his defense has to be pretty good if they're completely avoiding Paul George all game. Which, we ain't ending the game until Morris Peterson scores. Good job! Like, his jump shot's good, but he's not a card that has any dribbles for him being a 2-3. He's not Paul George. Like, I think Paul George is a more fun card to play with. He's like a pure shooter. Kind of like, I can't think of what his name is. He's, Rex Chapman. He's like Rex Chapman, but taller. So that's where I would draw the comparison. Rex Chapman, you can have fun with him if you use him how you're supposed to. And I wanted to use Morris Peterson like it. He's not supposed to be used. He can't dribble. Does he take any fun away from himself or his card? No. He's not a bad card. But is he a great card? No. Let's compare him to another Amethyst that I might think is better than him. Jimmy Butler. Yeah, it's a pretty fair comparison, except for it says his defense isn't very good. But his defense seemed pretty good. So if you look, he has a really good 3 with the 90. He's got a good free throw. Maybe Jimmy Butler isn't a fair comparison. I don't know. They were probably. I'm gonna say this is about the standard of player. Except for I would rather play with Jimmy Butler. One thing he doesn't have is ball handle. It says he has an 86, but you saw I did a crossover and lost it. He's not that great. His steal was an A, which is I didn't try. He felt slow. I couldn't see his vertical for anything. He did feel weak. You're probably not going to play him hard enough to do anything with that. Oh, this Shumpert can play point guard? Oh, this card is... I leveled this one up a little bit. So are you missing out on either one of these cards? I I would say yes on Shumpert, not just because he's a Knicks card, but because he's a fun, like, slasher who, if you really focused on his shot, you could probably start greening it, and he's going to be fun for you. But this Morris Peterson card, I don't like this card. If you didn't get him, who cares? I didn't even know how to get him. I was just playing my limited games, and I got him. So, in the next video, we're going to be reviewing some of the new cards. I don't remember what the pack that they came from was. But we're going to have another dunker in this next lineup, who's pretty fun. So, come back for the next video. Peace.